And hello and welcome back, my friends. It's Tino here to do some more Diablo 3. As you can tell by that giant Diablo 3 sign in the middle. Come on, game. Come on, let's get the lag out of our system. Let's get it all out. As soon as I go in here, it's gonna like explode, I can tell. Come on, computer, you can handle it. Yes. Okay. So, here we are in the vault. Gonna do a low monster power, kill all the bad guys, get the fat loots run, and hopefully, I don't know, maybe something cool will drop, or maybe I'll get some money for crafting, or maybe I'll just feel handsome. Either way, it should be a lot of fun. Maybe not a ridiculous amount of fun, but a lot of fun. I've been having quite a bit of luck with the crafting, and I'm sure that you'll hear me say this several times in previous and future videos, but the new crafting system is really sort of awesome. And by sort of awesome, I mean definitely kicks a lot of ass. It's fantastic. I've made shoulders that are just worth a ridiculous amount of money. I made a chest piece that had let's see, almost 200 vitality as well as, 200 something-ish of the main stat. And it also rolled like 12% life, and it had 3 sockets on it. No resist all, but that still was a huge upgrade for my demon hunter, who is the one who actually got the item. It ended up being a dexterity-based chest. And holy smokes, is it good. Whew! Oh no, I got savaged. Damn it. Okay, well, hopefully I don't have to suffer through that baloney anymore. But sometimes you just gotta die. Gotta ground yourself in reality, you know? It is a video game, but if you are not paying attention, it's gonna slap you right on the knuckles. Now pull out the ruler and wrap those knuckles. When I say pull out the ruler, that's not necessarily where most of us think it's going, but I assure you, that's where I'm taking it. I've been tempted to sort of pick up every item that drops now, because a full inventory, mostly with rares and then filled up the rest of the way with blues, is better than just the rares. Purely because vendoring the blues for gold is not really that big of a time waster, and it is a significant little pool of gold to add every time you do a run. So whenever I'm finishing up a run, if I see that I'm sort of low on the rares, like right now I don't really have a lot of rares, so I'm gonna snag a blue or two. Not gonna bother with rings. The blue rings sell for absolutely minuscule amount, but blue weapons sell for a decent chunk. Actually, that one only sells for 734, so not gonna bother. But two-handed weapons, you'll get like 1,000 or 2 out of it, and honestly, that's kind of worth it. It's basically the same thing as like a tome dropping, but you don't have to auction house it to get the appropriate gold worth out of it. So I'm sure you can tell by the way that I do these runs and the build setup of my character, I am shooting for 2 one-handed weapons. I actually only recently changed my build around because I replaced my Mage Fist gauntlets with a trifecta gloves for a couple of reasons. They're a huge DPS boost, and also I think they're going to scale better as I get higher and higher in DPS than the fire damage itself, just because the let's see, how do I phrase this? The Mage Fists themselves are such a low eye level item that by not having like any stats on it or anything like that, they eventually, I think, sort of top out in the amount of damage boost that they can give you. Whereas something with your main stat and attack speed, crit hit damage, blah 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 blah, that's, I think, eventually going to pay off more. Ooh, a Grail. Ooh. My goodness. My goodness. Yeah, we'll just keep that in there. 377. We will not be keeping that in there. Oh yeah, magic eraser, squeegee the enemies right away. It's like they're a dirty stain. I'm a magic eraser from Mr. Clean. That's right. It's almost like that. Not quite, but almost. Ooh, hello. Hello. Been watching a bunch of Archer lately. Like that show a lot. And it's weird. It's a strange affinity because I don't find myself like, you know, I don't know, belly laughing with you know, a ridiculous amount of hilarious moments and stuff, but the whole show is like every situation that the characters find themselves in is ridiculous. All the characters say completely preposterous stuff. I don't know, I think it's pretty funny overall. Even though it might not necessarily, you know, have you belly aching, it will definitely keep you smiling the whole episode. And it's just so preposterous. I think that's why I like it. Especially because I at the beginning of Archer, the main character, whose name is Sterling Archer, hence the name of the show, he comes across as such a D-bag. Oh my god. But by the end of it, you almost feel bad for him because he has the most effed up family life and cannot keep it together when it comes to women, and, you know, sleeps around and lives dangerously, and it's hilarious and enjoyable. So if you've never watched Archer, there's your recommendation. You have no excuse. But yeah. So I'm also quite excited for Heart of the Swarm when that comes out. That's going to be fantastic. And I actually do play a significant chunk of StarCraft 2 as it is right now. I haven't done any videos, which, I don't know, might be poor decision making on my part. But I don't know, I don't really think I'm that good at casting. At least maybe not at the moment. I haven't really practiced it that much, but I also am not really that good at StarCraft. I'm decent, you know, I'm diamond in 4s, 3s, and 2s, but I hate 1v1s. I don't know really why. Maybe it's the ladder anxiety, but I don't know, I'm just not really, I'm not really comfortable with it, and there's a lot of, I don't know, I guess pressure's the right thing to say. I mean, there is a lot of, maybe I should just say there's heavy importance on your decision making, and, you know, if you don't scout properly, or if you just, you know, accidentally go the wrong tech blindly, and there can be a lot of things that screw you over, and that's the frustrating part of it for me. Whereas in a 2v2 or a 3v3 or 4v4, chances are what you're doing is going to be effective against at least someone, you know? You have much less individual pressure. I mean, your teamwork is more important, but honestly, that's not really as big of a deal as you would think. Especially if you play Terran in StarCraft. If you do multiplayer games as Terran, you can just do Marine Marauder Medevac, do a giant Doom drop, and I guarantee you'll take out a main base. As long as you're producing behind it, you should be able to defend against any counterattack, and oftentimes that can just devastate an inexperienced opposing team, which is awesome. My friend Jim likes to do that a lot. You'll encounter him every once in a while here on my channel, just because he's one of my more active gaming compatriots. Alright, so I think we've done this vault. Looking pretty done. Let's go ahead and jump back to town real quick. Do a bit of the old Inspector-Rooney. Faster, faster, I say, faster. Damn it, didn't want to do that. Okay, bad, 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 bad. On the right track, but bad, bad, bad. Terrible. We're not even going to talk about the Templar relic that I just got. No! Don't sell the demonic essences, you fool! Man, that would have been very silly of me. Come on, sell the crap. Alright, so it's been another Monster Power low style, I don't know. Been one of those runs, you know? Can't really say the things I want to, but we had some fun. I wish we could get some decent loot up in Meow, though. Seems like I'm just terribly unlucky. Terribly unlucky. But I still keep throwing myself into the RNG meat grinder. But I do it for you, the viewers. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll catch you in the next episode.